to walk through how to use Magic.link to set up a password protected blog site in Webflow. So you're going to need a Magic account and a paid Webflow account. First thing we're going to do is go over to Webflow and set up our structure. We're over here in Webflow, and as you can see, I have a fake blog membership site here. So all I've done is on the home page, pulled in a nav bar, which we're going to walk through, and then just done a little bit of formatting here. Basically, whatever you want to gatekeep on this home site, you should set up everything right here. So everything on the home screen when we use the Magic link will be hidden and require users to log in. So that could be a blog or resources, whatever you want to do. Just be sure that you set up your collection list and tie everything together here on the home screen. Once you have all your content set up, the other important thing we need to worry about is the nav bar. So I've made this an element, but let's take a look at it. So I have a home, login, profile, and log out link. Now for each of these, you do need to set the ID in order for this script to run. So we have linked the documentation from Magic.link that we built this tutorial on. So you'll need to have home nav with a home link ID, login as login link ID, profile as profile link ID, and log out as log out link ID. So make sure you have all of those set up. That's how you structure the main page. And then once you have this nav bar set up, make sure that you are creating an element or a symbol from this. So if you're not familiar with how to do that, just go ahead and select that element. And you should have an option down here that says to make a symbol. So go ahead and do that. Once you have that done, we're going to go ahead and build out our next page, which is the login page. So for this, again, style however you would like, but just be sure that you are pulling in a form, and you need a form field for the email address. So if you are pulling in a basic form element, this should be there already. You can remove the first name and just leave the email field. Keep the ID of email. We will need that moving forward. And then for the button, we need to add in an ID of login button, but it's BTN. Again, it is important to keep these ID fields correct, otherwise the script will not work. So once you have that set up, just go ahead and rename this if it says submit, and take care of all that styling. So now that we have that field, this page done, you can be sure to go back again to your nav bar and link that link to your login page, and then we'll move on to setting up our third page, the profile page. So this you can really style however you would like. We've just gone ahead and created this container flexbox here to add in our heading and then welcome. Now when you sign in, this user email will be specific to that user. So just placeholder text right now. You need to make sure that the ID is email address. So very important for all of these things with Magic.link to work that you're paying attention to the IDs. So we'll go ahead and put those in the notes if you've missed them, but just pay special attention that you have all those ID fields working. Once you have this set up and styled however you would like, just be sure that you're coming back and setting up this link to be the profile page. And the last link for logout, we're going to take back to the login screen. We don't need a logout screen. We just want to redirect them back to login so they could get back into their content. Once you have all of those done, we're ready to take a look at how to tie Magic and Webflow together.